Side relaxed poses are extremely difficult to master, and it's not necessarily clear what the judges are looking for. Certain judges will not allow you to twist at the waist. Other judges and other organizations may tell you that you have to keep your arms directly at your side and you cannot twist. This makes things extremely difficult as a competitor to know what to expect when you're going on stage. If you are up there twisting at the waist and you are told to move your arms directly at your side, it makes you very uncomfortable and it puts you in a pretty bad position as a competitor. I would first recommend to read the rules of the organization that you're competing in. Even then, sometimes it's unclear exactly what they will allow on stage. So I would assume to go up there and twist at the waist unless otherwise told not to. Now, when performing this quarter turn and side relaxed pose, you'll see many variations of this, and lots of people will have different opinions as to what works best. Many people will try to use the leg that is not facing the judges to push against the leg that is facing the judges in order to display the hamstrings better. This can sometimes lead to feeling and looking awkward on stage as you're trying to push against your own other leg while trying to get settled with your upper body as well. Most people do not take the time required to really think about each pose before they perform it. Therefore, they might look a little bit awkward. What I have found to personally look best on my physique is I will perform the quarter turn, I will be facing the side of the stage, and I will stand completely upright with my leg fully extended at the knee joint. I'm not having any bend or any angle in my knee joint at all. Having my legs fully extended helps me display my quads better, and it also makes me feel more comfortable when I'm adjusting my upper body. My feet are directly at the side of each other. One is not in front of the other at all. Now that my lower body is set, I twist at the waist and imagine a straight 180-degree line between my shoulder blades. This is used so that I do not mistakenly drop the shoulder that is facing the judges too low, as that will create a crunch down appearance that will ruin the illusion that I'm going for. And this brings us to our abdominal area. Many people will notice that the abdominal area is not fully contracted. If your abdominal area, as well as your straightest anterior, is well enough defined, it might benefit you to put a little bit more pressure on flexing and contracting that area that is facing the judges. I find personally for myself that my abdominal area is never as shredded or lean as it needs to be. Therefore, I stay upright and erect and I suck in the stomach instead of contracting the abs. Again, one way is not necessarily better than the other. It just comes down to not only personal preference, but also your personal structure. Now, moving back to the upper body, the arm that is not facing the judges is coming across the front of the body and is used to contract the pec that is also furthest away from the judges. The position of the arm that is facing the judges is going to be determined by a couple factors. Not only personal preference, but also the overall development of that arm, as well as the overall development of your lower half. If you angle it too much, it might get in the way of your glute if you have well-developed glutes. So starting from the ground up, your feet are side by side, your knee joint is fully extended, and that will help display your quads. Again, you will twist at the torso, assuming that the judges have not said otherwise. The arm that is not facing the judges will come across the midsection of the body and help contract the pec, while the other arm will be angled according to how your structure and body permits. The side relaxed poses are definitely one of the most difficult to perfect, and they might require more practice than some of the other poses you will be performing. Again, I need to stress that you need to practice these poses in the mirror and find what works best for your body. Make sure to practice both sides for your side relaxed poses, as these are both equally important to the judges, and you would want to do your best to display a symmetrical and well-proportioned physique on both of the side relaxed poses.